How we doing, fellas, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. So I'm noticing, based off of just things that I'm witnessing in my own personal life, I'm noticing that there's like an uptick in black men wanting to become fathers, and at some point looking for a situation where they want to have a baby. And I'm not the person to tell you no. I'm gonna tell you what to do to better suit you, to make sure that when this situation arrives, you're prepared for it on all fronts. And the first thing I'm noticing is that something that you need, the first thing you need to get through this process, whether you end up marrying or being with the child's mother, or um, later on down the line you guys fall apart, you're going to need strength. More so with you being a single father, if you're not, you're no longer with the child's mother. At some point, man, you're going to come into a situation where it's going to be real aggravating, and at one point you're going to break. Now, strength is what carried me over that breaking point, and it can do the same thing for you. Depending on the child's age, if he's witnessing or she's witnessing the fighting and the negative vibes, it can fall off and impact her negatively, or him, depending on the boy or girl. Now, before that point, like, you have to, like, once the child is able to pick up on what's going on, you have to be your leash has to be very, very short as far as what you're willing to take, because the moment you feel disrespected and you retaliate verbally, then that can make her retaliate, and now you're arguing in front of the child. Now, I'm not saying leave for arguments, but if it's a constant thing and then it's something that can be resolved, or you two can't resolve it, you don't necessarily have to end the relationship, but you can start to save up, or you should already have this saved up. You should already have money saved up while you're living. And this is whether you have a child or plan on having kids or not. If you're living with your partner, and this goes for females too, depending on the situation, if you're living with your partner, both of y'all should be saving up money just in case this doesn't go right and you have to move, and you want to, you don't have to wait on next week's paycheck or 3 weeks worth of or 3 paychecks just to save up to move. You should always have enough money to move once you enter a relationship where both you guys are sharing the same house. So back to what I was saying, if it's a situation where you as a man, you can't resolve the issue, you should start to look for an exit, and not an exit from the relationship, but just from living there with the child. So you don't. I'm telling you, you want a child to see both his parents cordial, getting along, and not even just loving each other, but just respecting each other. So I think that's something that we should all prepare for, once you make that decision to move in with your opposite sex, or the partner. So now, based off of that, what I was realizing also, besides the strength, once you have the strength to leave and the strength to do it by yourself, that can propel you to a situation where you just escape all the oh, I fell off, now I gotta take 6 months to get back on my feet. Like, you escape all that by having strength to leave, and already been having a mindset to save for this day just in case it comes. Now, that's just my opinion on that situation. Now, also, in my previous videos, I explained what I think you should do before you even decide to have a baby. So if you want to hear my views on that, you can go ahead and look through the videos. It's not too many videos on this channel at this point, but it's something I'm working on. But yeah. So once I started to realize that it was a lot of there's a lot of situations where me personally, I'm coming across just conversations where people are telling me that they want to have more kids, and my response mentally to myself, because I have conversations with myself, you know what I mean, throughout the day. So I'm thinking to myself, we have to eliminate this mindset of females just raising kids until they're 18, or even my case, my oldest son is pretty up there. You know what I mean? He's in a situation where he's kind of already who he is, but a little bit of love from a father can sway him to becoming a better individual, based on the simple fact that he was solely raised every day with his mom. And that's something that I'm dealing with personally, so I know a lot of other people are dealing with it. But I think for my advice is not to wait until it's almost too late. It's never too late, but you don't want to wait till it's almost too late. And I think the almost too late is around like 16. Once a child is like 16 and you try to be consistent, it's going to rub them a little the wrong way, because their life as a child is already over. So I think you want to get to the point where you prioritize doing that earlier in their life, and then just try to make sure that everything you were doing is to eliminate the process of this child being solely raised by one parent. I think once we can get back to having two parents in every child's life, we can try to reshape our future as far as our young generations, man. That's just my viewpoint on it. If you have any comments or you don't agree, man, go ahead and put it in the comments. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.